Well, everyone, today is December 30th of 2020, and just like last year, I'm going to do a round of cold starts for the new year. Now, last year I did them on the 31st. It was a spur-of-the-moment thing. I was like, oh, cool, let's do it. But this year it actually took a little more planning. I have my tripod set up for my phone so I can get some alternate angles. Got keys. Same cars as last year, but obviously we're in a different house with a different garage, which goes all the way back there. So this is our snowfall. I mean, it's not really covering the ground. And it's pretty, it's pretty thick snow. It's not really, it feels like ice, basically. See, there's tracks around the cul-de-sac and all that. But, I mean, you can still see the grass, so it's not a layering, per se. And there are the cars. So yeah, not too deep, but I mean you can still, it's not like, it's thick like slush. Doesn't really push down like, feathers or whatever. You can hear the crunch. And it's not really sticking to the bottom of my shoe either. So there's my footprints. Yes, I have big feet. So let's start the cars. These have both been sitting. We took this one out yesterday, and we're going to take it out again today. This one, I don't remember the last time it's been used. Oh yeah, we got definitely better lighting, because there's that, which might shut off at some point, but we got these lights and those. So this is the 2019 Toyota RAV4 LE, and this is the 2010 Volkswagen Jetta Sportwagon 2.5 SE. Let's get the keys. So I guess we'll go in age order. We'll do the older one first. The 2010 Jetta Sportwagon. Got the mirror indicators too. This is my father's car. Okay. I don't know if I was the last one to drive this, and yep, well, maybe, I don't know. You can tell if it was either me or my dad who drove it last, because I sit with it all the way back and he's short, so he sits with it all the way forward. He sits with it like this. But he's 5'4" and I'm 5'7". It's not safe. He sits like 8 inches from the airbag. But anyway. Got the keys here. I'm going to set my phone up and we'll get started. Alright, I decided to take my monopod off temporarily because it's easier to get angles. Here we go. 128,484 miles. Aftermarket Kenwood deck. Here we go. Started good. Holy shit. Perfect. Pop the hood and take a look-see. See how our exhaust is. Oh yeah. Spitting out some good smoke. Go ahead and... You guys are gonna see that. Yeah, you're not really seeing much on the smoke, are you? Oh well. We'll leave it running for a minute. We'll take a look up here at the engine. This is a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder engine. It has its get up and go, but it's not the most powerful thing ever. R134A. We did have to replace the spark plugs on this back about a month ago. Obviously it's an inline 5, you can't make a V5. Turn on the headlights so you can see them. They're halogens. Not super bright, but do the brights and, oops, the hazard lights blink, as you can see. That's kind of cool. I mean, they're pretty bright when you get the brights on full blast. You can see the tail lights. Auto window. Make sure the brights are off. And I will chooch it forward and back just a little bit. We'll chooch it forward and back. Just a couple feet. Oop, a little too far forward. That's probably good. So that's the 2010 Volkswagen Jetta. All right, we'll do the other car now. Toyota RAV4. This is my mother's car. I know for a fact I drove this one last, so the seat's going to be back. This is the LE base model, 4-cylinder, junky rental car type. But we purposely bought this because it had less features to brake. It's got the digital infotainment system. This one only has, oh, the mileage went away, hold on. There we have it. 11,931 miles, so gonna hit 12,000 soon. Which, by the way, we have had this since May 25th, I want to say, of 2019. So we've had it for 1.5 years. Little over that, actually. And we've only put 12,000 miles on it. Part of that is because of the pandemic, but she doesn't drive much as it is. So turn that off. Make sure this isn't going to get me copyrighted. I do not like all this digital crap, this touchscreen, whatever. I mean, it's responsive if you hit menu. I mean, see, it's not unresponsive, but I just don't like all the digital crap. Come on. There we go. Anyway, let's start it up. The gauge is bright and I like that. The automatic running lights come on. Headlights, running lights. The brights in this car are auto. I need to do that, and then we'll do the hazards. Pop the hood, and we'll head out. Nope. I don't know what this is from. It's been there since we bought the car. Exhaust. Not too bad, actually. Oh, it's snowing. Move this in because I don't want it to get snow on it. Here's the tail lights. They're LED also. Mirror signals. And then this is going to blind you, but oh my god, that's bright. It has auto lights, auto brights. Yeah, this needs to be clean, which means that it senses within like 500 feet in front of you, and it can tell if there's a car or not, and then it'll turn them on, but when it senses there's a car, it'll turn them off. I don't trust that shit. I'm gonna set this back to on, because otherwise my mom will be mad. See, there's a little button, auto on, auto off. If I don't set that, she'll be mad. Go back to DRL. And I'm going to see if I can hit the hazards. There we go. Alright, let's take a look-see at the engine. These are just the normal daytime running lights that you can turn on and off. We keep them on. My dad's car, they're on 24/7. You can't turn them off. This is one defect in this car's hood design. You pop it and it gets stuck right here. That probably just latched it. It's done this every time. If you don't open it for a while, it does this. There we go, I saw it move. We've had 3 RAV4s, and since this was a redesign, naturally it had some flaws. Hold on. Oh, maybe I can do it. There we go. That happens a lot if you don't open it. It is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. I believe it's an 8-speed automatic transmission. His car has a 5-speed auto, I believe it is. Pretty robust engine. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's going to break. Air conditioning R134A. There's your little info sticker. Does it have a engine type? A25A FKS. Is that like 2JZ? I don't know. 4Y. 20 and 19. I'm trying to read because like they use like 2JZ and 2JZFE and stuff. Trying to see what kind that is, but it doesn't really say. Maybe it's A25A FKS, but it's a 2.5 4-cylinder. They offered this and they offered a hybrid for this year. They discontinued the V6, which kind of pisses me off. There you go. Ironically, 9 years newer, and it doesn't have the struts to hold it up, but his car is 11 years old and it has the struts. Auto, of course. We'll shoot this one forward and backward too. Do that. This car does have an auto electronic parking brake that you can set to, I'll show you what you do. It's kind of stupid, but if you do this, you can set it where when you take it out of park, it disables and then you feel the brake pedal move. It's a stupid feature that I always keep off. It comes from the factory set to on, but I like to keep it off. EPB deactivated. Mainly because we don't use the parking brakes in our cars unless we're parked. Like, for example, this particular driveway is really steep, so if I'm parked there, we'll put it on. In this car, he hates it when he uses his. He hates it when I do it because he's always mad that it's going to get stuck, which has happened in previous cars of his. But anyways, we will chooch it backward. It's got the stupid Chinese camera. Sure. Just go back a little bit. You can see there. See if that's good. That should be enough. Yep, that's good. Well, anyways, we will kill it now. Let's see the key. Well, there you have it. We have now started both of our vehicles for the new year. This is not my final video for the year. There will be a different one. But I figured, you know, did it last year, let's do it again this year. Oh yeah, student driver. His car doesn't have that kind. So there you have it. The 2019 Toyota RAV4 LE and the 2010 Volkswagen Jetta 2.5 SE. Startups in December. Hopefully by this time next year, we will have a third vehicle that will be mine. I'm not going to tell you what kind I'm getting yet, but I will tell you I'm not messing with these import shits. We're going American and American only. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see, and follow me on the web, wix.com/theelevatorworld/fans. Bye-bye.